We heard there's some really good guest stars coming. Ken Marino and the other Rob Thomas.
And the other Rob Thomas,
Can you talk a little bit about who's coming and what they'll be doing?
Well, Ken Marino is playing Washington State's top defense attorney, and he knows it. And we love Ken, and it was really the fun part about that episode is John Enbaum, who was my partner on Party Down and was a writer for Veronica Mars, joined the staff for the last 6 episodes, and so it was John Enbaum, really the voice of Party Down, writing for Ken Marino, and it is like Ken is his muse, and those scenes with Ken are some of my favorite in the show. Ken is just a funny guy and elevates any material. And then Enrico Colantoni comes back for a much bigger, it's the same character, Detective Benedetto, but this time he has a much juicier bit in the episode. And then Rob Thomas, I just got through cutting the season finale with him in it, and he's great, and he is a fan of the show, and one of my favorite moments of him coming and doing the show is we sent him the script, and he wrote back, he said, listen, I don't want to read this yet because I haven't seen the episodes before and I don't want to be spoiled. Is there any way I can watch the other ones first? And I said, they're not cut yet. They're we cannot, I'm afraid you are going to have to read this episode because we don't have those other ones ready to show you yet. But he was great, and I think we've been aware of each other for many, many years, and a lot of our Twitter stuff comes to each other, which is really code for a lot of people write to me thinking that I'm him, that I forward, and so all I did, I just direct messaged him. We had come to a point where we wanted there to be, we were going to film a Max Rager commercial, and we wanted a jingle, and we started riffing in the writer's room okay, well, who should sing the jingle? And the funniest idea was Rob Thomas, and so I just sent him a direct message, and he was totally on board. And then a couple days later, we thought, well, Max Rager's going to have a launch party. What if Rob Thomas played the launch party? And really, it took less than an hour to get an answer from him. He was game. It was great.
I also heard the season finale is going to answer some questions.
Yes.
Can you kind of tease what will?
Yeah, it will. I do really believe in, we try to build a season. This is one big story, and you won't, and you're going to get big answers. I'm not saying every single storyline will be wrapped up, but the big ones will be. All the big Chaos Killer story / Max Rager will come to an end. Even the hanging Chad of the Meet Cute investigation will come to a head. There will be. We will largely clear the deck of all the major story ideas, and I mean lowercase major story ideas that we've had this year. So. Yeah, it's and last year we thought we had a big season finale. This year dwarfs it. It was incredibly ambitious, and I'm so happy with it. I just, as I said, got through cutting it and feel really good about it. It's the closest we've come to a zombie movie. Usually we have one member of the living dead in any episode. This one, there are many more. It'll be fun.
Will we see uppercase minor again before the end of the season?
You will see he will be involved. He does not appear in motion on screen, but his presence will be felt.
Because people are very upset.
I've heard that some people are upset, and I felt I had to talk about it a little in the press after that because I did hear some backlash. But I mean, when Major left Minor on the bus, he thought the entire Seattle PD is 5 minutes behind me. there's no way he doesn't find. He's going to be found and have a happy home. So there's no world in which Major thought, I'm just sending him into the abyss. He thought, I'm sending the police on a little bit of a goose chase before they find the dog. And so that was his thinking. And we make it very clear in the episodes that Minor is leading a good, happy life. Yeah.
Will the Cure story kind of come to the end by this season? Or is that something that'll carry over?
Well, there will be ramifications, serious ramifications from the Cure. You kind of know there have to be, otherwise our show is over. Robbie, the Cure works beautifully. Everyone, so there will be there will be serious repercussions from the Cure, and that will overhang. That will still continue to be an element of the show moving forward. If you take the Cure, this will happen. And you will have a bit of a Sophie's choice there to take the Cure, not to take the Cure. And yeah, that doesn't get wrapped up. That will continue to exist.
We gotta thank you.
Thanks.